What up, YouTube? Sneed from Sneed Mobile Tech with you guys today. I have a video to report on some testing that Verizon has been doing. What they're doing is they're looking to increase 4G LTE speeds, and they're testing some new spectrum. Well, new to them. It previously hasn't been used, but it is available, not costing them anything. It's unlicensed spectrum, and it's allowing them to technically achieve almost gigabit LTE. So, some data and some details from this announcement and this testing. The testing is being done in Boca Raton, Florida. For those of you that know where that is, I'm not sure if that's relevant or whatever. That just happens to be where they're testing it. Using Verizon, Ericsson, and Qualcomm contributions of hardware, they're able to achieve 950 megabits per second speed on a Qualcomm 835 device. My guess is this is probably the Galaxy S8 or S8 Plus. I guess it could potentially be the Moto Z Force 2 or whatever. And it's something pushing the Snapdragon 835. So here's how they're doing it. Currently, Verizon uses a 3-carrier aggregation to increase the LTE speeds, but that's not enough to get that 950 megabits per second, almost gigabit LTE. So what they did was they took those 3 carriers and they added a 4th carrier to create the 4-carrier aggregation using unlicensed spectrum that your Wi-Fi typically uses. And I'm not sure, it doesn't say in the article if it was 2.4 or if it was the 5 megahertz spectrum that's used. I'm not sure, it didn't say in the article, but maybe somebody can chime in. I'm not sure what they've been testing, but I'm sure some of you know out there. Let me know in the comment section below. So this is not 5G. 5G deployment is going to take some time. There's lots of small cells, microcells that need to be installed and deployed throughout the nation in all these different cities. This is definitely true LTE, 4G LTE, that's being achieved through 4-carrier aggregation, the use of unlicensed spectrum, as well as the 3 carriers that have been used previously. So whatever combination of 3-carrier aggregation Verizon has been doing, band 2, band 4, band 13. I usually see it's band 4 and 13 that really kicks up the speed for Verizon. So I'm sure it's a combination of, those things, and they're getting really fast speed. So this is being tested, and it looks like it worked out great for them in Boca Raton, Florida. I would say expect to see this by the end of the year in lots of big markets in the U.S. So places like New York, places like L.A., Houston, all the large metropolitan cities. Now, I've heard in the comment section below, and this is especially true in my last video talking about the Samsung device that was able to hit gigabit LTE or 1.2 gigabit LTE. So one of the comments left by somebody was, screw a device being able to hit 1.2 gigabits per second. And it's not really about a particular device hitting that speed. It's about the congestion that big cities have and how speeds can really drop off when you have 10 to 20,000 people on a tower, right? You've got people at a football game, that seats, 50 to 70,000 people, or a soccer match that could potentially have 100,000, or, a game at Ohio State in Columbus, or, in the big house in Michigan. They have over 100,000 people at those places, and you need capacity, and that's what this will offer. It will offer capacity because the bandwidth is there. So I would really like to see this. I'm very excited for it. This is not 5G. This is a 4G LTE configuration, so I'm very happy to see it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you have Verizon, are you happy to see this? I'm sure you are. Maybe give me your prediction as to when it rolls out and if it does roll out by the end of the year. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. Please like it and share it. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Tap the bell to get notifications when I upload content. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.